So I'm privileged to be able to talk about our PTA, but before moving on to that, one thing to note about the individuals that you just saw on the slides preceding this is they do have areas of specialty. However, your child might come home and say, oh, I got to work with Miss Neiman today or Mrs. Lopez, and you might be wondering, well, we don't speak another language. We're very fortunate that our push in and pull out services really kind of wrap around and support children where they are. So while these folks are really specialists in certain content areas, lots of our students get the chance to work with them. But if you have any questions, just reach out to your child's teacher and they would be happy to clarify for you who it is working with your child and you know what the purpose of that group is. So we're excited because at Dirksen, we have a wonderful parent-teacher association. And this is a group of parents who volunteer their time just to overall help out Dirksen. And we wanted to talk about them because we hope that you can see yourselves being a part of this great group. And so we just wanted to put a little plug in here. Wanted to take the chance also to introduce our PTA president, Quinn Coopers. Can you unmute yourself, Quinn?
Hi, my name is Quinn. I'm happy to come back and serve again. I served for 3 years. 2 years ago as PTA president. I have a daughter who's in 4th grade going into 5th grade, and I look forward to working with our new board. It's an exciting thing to be involved in. I encourage you guys all as young parents and parents of older kids to get involved. You get a firsthand look of what's going on in the school. You get to be a part of certain activities that other people are not able to be a part of. And it's just a nice opportunity to make friends and to know who your kids are hanging out with and to just be involved. So I'm happy to be here.
Thank you. Well, just so you know, some of the activities or things you might be able to volunteer with through the PTA are hot lunch, treat days, yearbook, holiday shop, and field day. There's endless other opportunities. And one thing to note is PTA involvement can really work around your schedule. So if you are currently staying at home and your student is coming to school and you are going to find full days of open time on your hands, we have an opportunity for you. Or if you are juggling a job and lots of after school activities, you would be surprised there are some opportunities for you. So we look forward to your partnership. Our Dirksen PTA has an email, which is featured at the bottom of this slide. So you can feel free to jot that down if you'd like more information, or pay attention to our principal emails that will be coming out, which will advertise the monthly PTA meeting schedule. We hope to see all of you at our first meeting.
Okay, and here's the mighty kindergarten supply list. It's all pretty much basic supplies that will be expected throughout your years at Dirksen. But we do ask that you send these supplies in a reusable shopping bag. You can bring them when you have the kindergarten screening that first week before school really gets started. And if you just bring them in a big shopping bag with your child's name labeled on it, then we will help the child unpack and put things away on our own. You do not need to label individual supplies, like you don't have to label their crayons or each pencil or anything like that. We will give everybody their supplies kind of as needed. So, you know, when a child needs a new pencil, we give them a new pencil, or if they need a new glue stick, etc. So you can just, you'll be able to find this list. We have it printed out for you, but we'll also have it on the Dirksen website. So over the summer, if you need to check back, you can look on the Dirksen website over the summer and it'll be there for you.
And before I start, feel free to take out your phone if you would like to take a picture of this. Again, this presentation will be available to you, but just in case you wanted to get started on the suggested summer activities. So these are just some summer activities for kindergarten readiness. I know I mentioned a few things that we are going to be just kind of looking at during the screening of how we could best support your child. And we think this list would really help just the day go smoother and just help your child do the best they can, and things that we are going to practice in kindergarten. So just some examples: saying her first name, listening to a story, zipping his or her coat, following rules and whole group activities. So again, these are all things we go over in kindergarten, but just some activities if you have some extra time over summer to practice, that would be very helpful.
All right, there are many opportunities for you to stay connected to Dirksen, to your teacher, to other staff members. So there's various means on social media. Many of the staff are on social media, including Dirksen PTA, Mrs. Mandarino, and myself are also on Twitter. So I encourage you to follow different staff members, the PTA, visit the school website. There's always important information where you can stay connected to what's happening at Dirksen. And then email is always a great way to communicate with your child's teacher, other staff, and also receive important newsletter updates from myself.